What's up YouTube? My name is Jessica and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we'll be making a wig, but y'all, not any kind of wig. We'll be making a wig on a sewing machine. So over the years, I've been making wigs by hand, and I came to the realization that it takes entirely too long. So I taught myself how to use a sewing machine, and with that, I learned how to make a wig on a sewing machine, and it's a lot faster, y'all. Like, I can make a wig in about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, depending on how many bundles I'm putting on the wig. So today, we will be using Glam by my Miss Hair. It's one of my homegirl's sister's hair. I usually buy hair from her. Shout out to Ajwa. Shout out to Chunky. Yeah, I usually buy hair from her, but her sister was having a March Madness sale, so I was like, what the hey, let me try the hair out. So from what I see so far, to be honest, y'all, the hair is luscious. You guys, look. Y'all see that shine on there? I haven't put anything on this. It's fresh out of the pack, and yeah, it's luscious. So I'm really excited to use this. The closure is currently bleaching, and I will say, the moment I put the bleach on the knots, like, the hair started lifting fairly quickly. So just from that alone, I can tell, like, the hair is going to be bomb. Like, I believe it's really good hair. Yeah, so we're gonna go right into it. All right, so the first step is to put your wig cap on a mannequin head or a dome block, I think it's called. I forgot the name. Okay, so that's the first step. I usually use either Sharpie, the silver metallic kind, or a white, like, artistic marker. So that's what we'll be using. This step is so important. I've been making wigs on the sewing machine for like 2 years now, and I still do this step, okay? I don't know. If you can make a wig without doing this step, give me 5. Because you the bomb, okay? Okay, so start from here, and then go like that. So, oops. Okay, all right, so the first step, once you have rinsed off the bleach off of your closure, is to go ahead and place it on the dome cap and make sure it's centered. It's kind of important. You don't want a lopsided box. This part, I'm just going to go ahead and draw or trace the lace just like this. Once you have traced it, you can remove the closure. This thing makes so much noise. So what I like about this is it shows, right? But over time, it fades away on its own, so you won't have those lines once you're done, really. So now the important part is to go ahead and start drawing the lines all across until you get to where the closure area is. Now when I draw these lines, I make sure that I leave quite a bit of space, and the reason why I do this is to avoid bunching, because when you sew them really close together, it causes the cap to bunch and then it loses its stretch. So you want to make sure you leave like a good, I would say, an inch and a half in between each line. So I'm gonna go ahead and draw the lines real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, so you see how the spacing looks so far? So you want to make sure you leave enough space in between each track. And so I had to switch pens because that pen was pissing me off. It was making too much noise, for one, and secondly, this is showing up better on camera anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go with this one. So yeah, same thing, same concept. all across, all across. Now, sometimes, yeah, like this one, I feel like the space in between this is a little bit too much. So I might, like, when I'm sewing, I might sew it underneath the line instead of on top of the line. Sometimes you gotta improvise and just work it. All right, so I have completed the drawing process or the outline process. I'm gonna go ahead and take this off so you guys can see it better. So the lines aren't perfect, but you see, you get the concept, you got the idea. This is where the closure is going to be, and then this is where I'm going to sew the tracks on. Welcome back. So we are in my little office, aka living room, and we'll be showing you guys I'll be showing you guys how I sew this wig on a sewing machine. But first, what I like to do is double the wefts. So I'll be sewing these two together, like so, not right on top of each other, but like this, because it lays flatter once you are sewing it. So I'll be doing it just like this on the sewing machine. And the reason why I'm going ahead to double this is because of how far apart the spacing are. We want to make sure we are covering all gaps, okay? We do not want a gappy wig where you like, dang, who made that wig? Because I can see right through. No. We're not making beauty supply wigs. These are professional, handmade, custom made wigs. So this part is very, very important to make sure you have double up your wefts. So can y'all see me? Not really. Can y'all see me now? How about now? Okay. All right, so I have my sewing machine set up already. It was on, okay? And so we have the wefts. I like to start from this end. I am so ashy, y'all. Damn! Excuse me. I'm gonna go put some lotion on. You know what? Yeah, let me go do it now. I'll be right back. I'm back, y'all, and not ashy anymore. So we're gonna go ahead and dive right into the video. So first lift this up and then bring it in like that, and then once you have the wefts the way you like it, we are going to bring this down. Okay, I'm gonna bring y'all closer so you can see what I'm doing, like actually see. Okay. All right, so here we are. We are doubling the wefts right now. So the first step obviously is bring down your needle. Okay, and then you want to make sure that your tracks aren't overlapping but right next to each other like this. I am in the zigzag form using this number 4 to do it so that it can get each track. So 4 stitch, and then you back stitch, and then you 4 stitch. Now you want to make sure it's getting, your needle is getting both the top and the bottom track. All right, so once you have double your wefts, this is how your tracks should look sewn together. Y'all see how they're not overlapping right on top of each other, but one is like a little bit above the other one. This is so once you are sewing it on your wig, it's not bulky, it's flat. So now I have doubled this. I'm gonna put this aside, and I'm not gonna double the second one just yet. And the reason why is because I typically like to start the first 3 rows of the hair, maybe 4 or 5 rows of the bob without doubling it. And reason being, with bobs, you do not want fullness, like super fullness at the bottom. You really want it at the top so that it gives it a flat finished look. And look, I put on my bob today for this video just so I can demonstrate. So yeah, I use 2 bundles, maybe a little less, believe it or not, but it looks full, right? I know I put curls in it, so like it's a little bit more voluminous, but even when it's straight, like, I don't know about y'all, I don't like thick bombs. I don't know, it just doesn't look right to me. So that's why I do it this way. So I usually use just the 1 track, like not the doubled up tracks. I use the 1 track for like the first 5 rows, to be honest. And then once I'm getting up top, then I use the doubled ones. And it's more important to use the doubled ones up top, 1, because you want to hide the spacing, and 2, again, for the fullness of the wig, like to look fuller up top than at the bottom. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and bring the needle down just like that, and then make sure your track is on top of the line that you drew earlier. And so same concept, you're gonna forward stitch, back stitch, and then forward stitch. All right, so this is what the first stitch is looking like. On the first line, just like that, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off. Now with sewing, okay, so the perks to sewing a wig on a sewing machine and being able to cut the track is you don't have to worry about shedding, because your sewing machine is threading these stitches so tight. Trust me, these webs are not going to be shedding. So we're going to be repeating this step for the next 3 or 4 rows. And so yeah, we'll be right back. All right, so when you are sewing the tracks down, you have to make sure you are not pulling the cap, like stretching it like this to try and sew it down. If not, it will lose its elasticity, but you get what I'm saying, like it will lose its stretchiness. So do not do this while you're sewing it down. You just want to naturally like let it do its own thing and like move out any wrinkles, but without stretching it out completely. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and stitch the closure and the track like that. So the zigzag motion is going to stitch the closure, then the track, closure, then the tracks, and all the way down. So that's how I stitch down my closure. All right, so we are done. I placed the last track on here, and so this is what it looks like once you have sewed the track to the closure. Y'all see that? So here's what the inside looks like once you're done sewing it on the machine. See, you can't even see the lines that I drew on here. Y'all see what I was talking about? Can't even see the lines. So it still has its stretch. Don't get it twisted. My wig still gonna stretch. Y'all see that? It don't matter how big your head is. Listen, JDT wigs gonna get you right, okay? It does not matter, okay? It doesn't matter. We're gonna get you right. We don't discriminate over here, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and cut and style and show you guys the finishing results. All right, so we are finally done with this wig, and here is the finishing look. I mean, this hair is gorgeous, y'all. It is sleek, it is soft, it is light. Like, I really like it. Like, I like it a lot. So here's what it looks like. Here's the back. Yeah, so here it is. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me in the comments down below. If you have any other videos you would like me to record or anything you'd like to see, just let me know. I'll be more than happy to do so. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Anyways, I will see you guys next time.